Alright, this is a little pet like of mine. Um, I've always liked poetry or in general art that has this dual quality. Um, it has beauty but also a kind of sadness, that bittersweet quality in music. Poetry, film, games, whatever art forms. I always like this kind of bittersweet quality that some forms of art possess, and perhaps there might be some other people out there that also share this love for bittersweet quality. I like to call it beautiful sadness, something that's romantic and beautiful, but also has an element of ineffable sadness to it. Okay, so I'm just going to read a few poems here that I think really capture that bittersweet quality, that romantic and beautiful, but also sad, beautiful sadness. So okay, let me begin here. The Rover by Sir W. Scott. A weary lot is thine, fair maid, a weary lot is thine, to pull the thorn thy brow to braid, and press the rue for wine. A lightsome eye, a soldier's mien, a feather of the blue, a doublet of the Lincoln green, no more of me you knew. My love, no more of me you knew. The morn is merry June, I trow, the rose is budding fain, but she shall bloom in winter snow ere we two meet again. He turned his charger as he spake upon the river shore. He gave the bridle reins a shake, said adieu for evermore, my love, and adieu for evermore. At the mid-hour of night by Thomas Moore. At the mid-hour of night, when stars are weeping, I fly to the lone vale we loved, when life shone warm in thine eye, and I think oft, if spirits can steal from regions of air, to revisit past scenes of delight, thou wilt come to me there, and tell me our love is remembered, even in the sky. Then I sing the wild song that once was rapture to hear, when our voices commingling, breathed like one on the air, and as echo far off through the vale my sad orison rolls, I think, O my love, 'tis thy voice from the kingdom of souls, faintly answering still the notes that once were so dear, so dear. El Dorado by Edgar Allan Poe. Gaily bedight, a gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long, singing a song in search of El Dorado. But he grew old, this knight so bold, and o'er his heart a shadow fell, as he found no spot of ground that looked like El Dorado. And as his strength failed him at length, he met a pilgrim shadow. Shadow, said he, where can it be, this land of El Dorado? Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow. Ride, boldly ride, the shade replied, if you seek for El Dorado. Elbereth by J.R.R. Tolkien. Snow White, O Lady Clare, O Queen beyond the western sea, O light to us that wander here, amid the world of woven trees. Gilthoniel, O Elbereth, clear are thy eyes and bright thy breath. Snow White, we sing to thee, in a far land beyond the sea. O stars that in the sunless year, with shangling hand by her were sown, in windy fields now bright and clear, we see your silver blossom blown. O Elbereth, Gilthoniel, we still remember, we who dwell in this far land beneath the trees, thy starlight on the western seas. The Fall of Gil-galad by J.R.R. Tolkien. Gil-galad was an elven king, of him the harpers sadly sing, the last whose realm was fair and free, between the mountains and the sea. His sword was long, his lance was keen, his shining helm afar was seen. The countless stars of heaven's field were mirrored in his silver shield. But long ago he rode away, and where he dwelleth none can say, for into darkness fell his star, in Mordor where the shadows are.